Welcome back, and thanks for hanging out for part 2. If you're listening to this, one of two things has just happened. A, you're Justin, and after hearing your little tale, you want to hear who's next. Or B, you're someone else and you're waiting to see if it's you. Well, Alex Standall, it's your turn. I'm sure you have no idea why you're on here, Alex. You probably think you did a good thing, right? You voted me best ass in the freshman class. How could anyone be angry at that? First, Alex, if you think I'm being silly, if you think I'm some stupid little girl who gets her panties in a bunch over the tiniest things, taking everything way too seriously, no one's making you listen. Sure, I am pressuring you with that second set of tapes, but who cares if people around town know what you think of my ass, right? I can name a whole list of people who would care. I can name a list of people who would care very much if these tapes got out. So let's begin, shall we? I remember sitting in second period the morning your list came out. Miss Drum obviously had an amazing weekend, because she did no prep work whatsoever. She had us watch one of her famously dull documentaries. I remember picking at an old piece of tape stuck on my desk to keep from falling asleep. To me, the narrator's voice was nothing more than background noise. Well, the narrator's voice, and the whispers. When I looked up, the whispers stopped. Any eyes looking at me turned away, but I saw that paper getting passed around, a single sheet making its way up and down the aisles. Eventually, it made its way to the desk behind me, to Jimmy Long's desk, which groaned as his body weight shifted. Any of you who were in class that morning, tell me. Jimmy was taking a sneaky peek over the back of my chair, wasn't he? That's all I could picture as he whispered, "You bet it is." I turned around, but I was not in a whispering mood. You bet what is? Jimmy, who will drink up the attention any girl gives him, gave a half smile and glanced down at the paper on his desk. I tilted my head so I could read the upside-down title of the paper. Freshman Class, Who's Hot, Who's Not. Jimmy's desk groaned again as he sat back, and I knew Miss Drum was coming, but I had to find my name. I didn't care why I was on the list. There's just something about having everyone agree on something about you, that opens a cage of butterflies in your stomach. And as Miss Strum walked up the aisle, ready to grab that list before I found my name, the butterflies went berserk. Where's my name? Where? Got it. Miss Strum snatched the list away and I turned back to the front of the room. After a few minutes, I snuck a peek to the other side of the room. As expected, Jessica Davis looked pissed. Why? Because right next to my name, but in the other column, was hers. Her pencil tapped against her notebook at Morse code speed, and her face was burning red. My only thought? Thank God I don't know Morse code. Truth is, Jessica Davis is so much prettier than I am. Write up a list of every body part and you'll have a row of check marks the whole way down for each time her body beats mine. Everyone knows worst ass in the freshman class was a lie. You can't even consider it stretching the truth. But I'm sure no one cared why Jessica ended up on that side of your list, Alex. Well, no one except you and me and Jessica. Makes 3. Maybe some people think you were right in choosing me. I don't think so. But I don't think my ass, as you call it, was the deciding factor. I think the deciding factor was revenge. But this tape is not about your motivation, Alex. Though that is coming up. This tape is about how people change when they see your name on a stupid list. This tape is about... Okay, I just looked over every story that completes these tapes. And guess what? Every single event documented here may never have happened had you, Alex, not written my name on that list. You needed a name to put down opposite Jessica's. And since everyone at school already had a perverted image of me after Justin's little number, I was the perfect choice, wasn't I? And the snowball keeps a-rollin'. Thanks, Justin. So to back up a bit, this tape isn't about why you did what you did, Alex. It's about the repercussions of what you did. More specifically, it's about the repercussions to me. It's about those things you didn't plan. Things you couldn't plan.